What's happening, everyone? JayShockblast here, and check it out. Mortal Kombat 1 has had an XP problem for most of its life, and here we are in Season 4 trying to figure out the best ways to level up Peacemaker since he's brand new, and there's a possibility a lot of you guys have a lot of other characters that you need to level up so you can get all the stuff in their mastery cards. Well, there have been some more changes in this new season, the Season of Melina. I believe this is Season 4, and I am actually going to go ahead and give NetherRealm a little bit of a pat on the back. I do feel like the XP this season is pretty fair, and they've gone to basically a flat rate XP for your fighter and your cameo mastery for each first encounter you have in the different invasion gateways and whatnot. So basically, when you do a fight for the first time, you're guaranteed to get at least 500 XP for your fighter and 200 for your cameo every time. So every node in every invasion, you're going to get at least that. There are exceptions. Obviously, some of the boss nodes are going to give you a little bit more. I've seen it go as high as 1,000 to even 2,000, I believe I got for beating like the final boss at the end before you go to the next mesa. So I think that's really good. The only thing that I guess it's not like the end of the world per se, but you know, connections being connections and crashes and whatever. The one thing I don't necessarily love is on the towers. You are not going to get the XP until you beat the final, tower section. So, if it's a 8, floor tower, you're going to get very minimal XP for the first 7 floors, and then when you beat the 8th floor, you're going to get basically all the XP at once. And I understand that, but like, I don't know, what if something happens? What if the game crashes? What if you disconnect? Whatever it may be. I feel like you should just get the set amount for each one, and then maybe the final one you should just get a little bit more. But this is a step in the right direction. So it doesn't matter your level either, by the way, which is great, because I started off pretty level. In my first invasion, I was level 1, fighting against level 1s, up until like 5 against 5 and whatnot, if not even being a level or 2 under what I was fighting. But I've since gone to the mesa where all the towers are. Like, I wanted to check out the seasonal tower, which, by the way, starts at level 30 this season. So that's very interesting. So I leveled up a little bit, and I actually bought the things that give you the seasonal XP because there's actually a point to them now. They actually matter because I went back as like a level 14 or so, fighting against level 8 enemies, and the XP was pretty much the same. Obviously, you get some additional XP for, getting a brutality or a fatality, having the finishers, having a flawless victory, stuff like that. So all the XP seems pretty flat and the same, and you can, like, I feel like, all right, we can't judge them off of Season 2 XP, because if you did that seasonal tower and you got into the like 70s and 80s for the level, the XP they were giving, while worked in our favor, and I certainly appreciated it, was not reasonable for us to expect. I feel it was amazing, and I wish I didn't get frozen on floor like 50 or so. There was one floor where I could not get through it. I probably tried to fight it like at least 70 or 80 times and just kept freezing, and I finally one day just randomly plowed through it and managed to beat it and get to the much higher levels. I probably would be done with my mastery if that was the case, but I don't think that's a reasonable expectation. I think it's fair to say thank you for that, and if you got to take advantage of it, that's great. But I do feel like they listened, and I hope that we don't go down from here. I feel good about it, and I feel like I want to play it more. I'll be honest with you, I got very lucky last season that the glitch that happened on day 1 affected me, and I basically unlocked everything the second that I logged in. if that didn't happen, I would have nothing, because I didn't really play last season because the XP just bothered me. Like, I was working on Raiden, and I tried going through the invasion, and I leveled up one time on going through 3 mesas, and I had already started progress on that level, so it wasn't worth my time. I just couldn't justify investing my time into that kind of XP, because I would like to unlock all of the mastery stuff. And I'm going to obviously, work towards doing that now. I was able to get Peacemaker all the way to level 20 relatively quickly. I would say, in real time of gameplay, it probably was about 2 to 3 hours. I did a lot of like pausing and getting up and doing other things. So I do feel like that was pretty fair. And I feel like I really love Peacemaker. So basically, it feels like what they've done this season is they've said, just play the game and you're going to get XP. And I think that's a good place for the game to be. You just play the game, play whatever you want, and as long as you're progressing, you're just going to get XP. I can't compare it against multiplayer because there's not a chance in hell I want to play actual people. I'm bad enough against the AI, as you could probably see. But I've made videos complaining each of the last few seasons, and I feel like I have to make the video saying, all right, this is better. Is it perfect? I don't know. I don't know if there's ever going to be a perfect solution. I do feel like you should have to work for it at least a little bit, and like I said, that XP in the seasonal tower in season 2, while it was amazing and player friendly, I do understand why they went away from that. And I congratulate anybody that was able to take advantage of it better than me and get all their characters maxed. Because, like, once you start getting to those higher levels, you were able to level up mastery very fast. Like, it was a massive amount of XP. Like, we're talking, like, I think I was getting XP in the 10,000 range, by the time I was able to, and I got there, like, very late. That I was finally able to beat that level very, very late in the season, like maybe with like 2 or 3 days left. So it is what it is. But what do you guys think so far playing with Peacemaker? How do you feel about Peacemaker as a character? I think he's my favorite player in the game right now. I love what they did with Peacemaker. It feels like Peacemaker. It feels like John Cena's Peacemaker. So yeah, I'm really happy with how he turned out. And I feel good about this. I feel like, this season I'll probably be able to finish everybody out, and that's really good. So I think that this is a great step. The next thing we need to campaign against is survive missions. I know there's somebody that's responsible for making survive missions at NetherRealm, and I listen. You deserve to step on a Lego, okay? I will say the survive missions this season are tolerable. I just hate them. And you can say skill issue. Yes. Okay. I just hate them. I don't like them. I don't want to do them. I was pretty terrified when I saw that on the first mesa, your progression is blocked in both directions. But I was able to get through it just eventually. And I don't know. It's annoying. I don't like it. So I gotta complain about something, I guess. But XP is not it. I feel like we're at a pretty fair place, and I would love to hear what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you are enjoying Peacemaker. I really wish he was in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, but I am very happy he's here. We'll see it.